of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here are the Cardinals now, heading out for their first drive. And bringing him out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And he's in. He makes the pick, and he passes it for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Armadillos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick six should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Again, left side to Carter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that. Nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long. Here's Brissett. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn to take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him the first. Back-to-back carries here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's running with it. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing it on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Armadillos.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run here on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Well, partner, it has been a rough season for these guys, to put it mildly. And we know they're not going to make excuses, so I'll bring this up for them. Injuries have not helped their cause.
No, they have not. But I do think back to Tony Dungy's locker room. And on the walls, it was no excuses, no explanations, execution, expectations. This league doesn't care. This league doesn't want excuses. This league doesn't want explanations. This league wants wins.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush, because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brissett. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Back to the air, Brissett. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Armadillos and their running back about to get back to work. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's good.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
1st and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking in the air here. Caught quickly on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Austin.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Another carry for him. And he'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points in the defense eliminated.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Brissett keeping this himself. Only able to get back to the line on that first down, so no gain.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Escapes a defender. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Armadillos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Throwing now off the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. On the move, past the 40. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First down, he'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Back to throw. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
And in Austin, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser hit that.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Armadillos make it a 16-point ball game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Armadillos take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals nothing. Zane Gonzalez.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Now an inside give to Carter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
At his 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd down, it's Brissett. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Armadillos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They've got first down here from the 36. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. It is caught left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back, it's the handoff. We brushed him off with ease. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Austin first down.
Back to the well again. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you're really break.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Armadillos grow their lead off the turnover.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Armadillos make it a 24-point ball game.
Cardinals nothing.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right, right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
On him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense getting all set for this series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First down from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's got it in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown! The Armadillos running away with it in the quarter.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Armadillos grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals nothing.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Carter here from the gun. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10.
On the shotgun, Brissett. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Harrison Jr. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now, Brissett.
44-yard line.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Armadillos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a dive up the middle. He's out in the clear. Hits the 20. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Armadillos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Armadillos continue piling on to this lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Brown right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Brissett to throw. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Matt Hawk on the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Armadillos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. On 1st down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives him a first down.
A gain of 7. First down on the goes.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now looking to throw.
27-yard line.
He's going to tuck it and run. Running in the red zone. They get to him. He loses the football. It's out. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh, man, looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. We're set now on 1st and 10. Low left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
And the Cardinals.
We're set with it on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
To Michael Carter. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Now Brissett to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
To the air yet again. Brissett making the call himself. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He was tackled at the
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 4 brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So once again, Matt Hawk down to punt this away. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard
The Armadillos back out on offense. They're running back, headed out once again. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this in the locker room. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. All in left side. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They're drawn up for it. So we've reached halftime, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Austin.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
It's a gain of 6. And an Austin 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. This time it's a passing play. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Armadillos sending out their punter. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. First call here coming from the shotgun. Carter up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. Their offense ready to take the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. We've set it downs from the 37. First down, play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's the throw. Finds a man, right side. Makes the tackle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Has it downfield working the left. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
First down, Armadillos.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, needs the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
14-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And they take this in for the score. The Armadillos piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Armadillos continue adding on to that lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Running it with Carter. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Carter again. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got his man, it's Carter. Free inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
The Cardinals, first down.
From the red zone now. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Brings up third down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Third and long. Here's Brissett. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The kick by Ryland is good. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Armadillos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's the long back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Another carry for him. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Dadrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
Shotgun now on third down. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's a third down and 12 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Going play action here. Brissett. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chin the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the shotgun, Brissett. He takes it himself. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Second down now, 7 to go. Brissett to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Carter here from the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing now, Brissett. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Armadillos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I don't know what more to say, just a dominating effort really in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all three phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this second half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league. And this team's making them pay yet again.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Back to the well again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Armadillos throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Armadillos tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cardinals 3.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over.
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
At the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Brissett looking to throw. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like the defense has it.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Their offense running back out now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
The ball carrier. Calais Campbell on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Back to
and
throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
33. Incomplete. Brings up
Now throw, third and long.
yards to go.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Brissett with it on first. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. They pick up at 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now an inside give to Carter. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. He's going for it himself. And Brissett gets himself to the ground smartly with enough on the run for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Cardinals.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Jump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Shotgun now for Brissett. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals cut into the lead by another point.
55, Cardinals 10.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Armadillos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense to the line. Here we go. They'll go play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got this at the 27. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down, it's Brissett. Setting up the running back screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Armadillos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Brought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. They give it to him again. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Boston.
Well, if you hear the excitement from the fans here, it's because they just showed it up on the scoreboard. This dude, now the single-game rushing yards record holder.
It started out well, and you're thinking, you got a chance that he gets 200 and beyond, and you realize he's got an actual shot at this, and now his name is in the record books.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. And with that run, he's eclipsed Adrian Peterson's mark of 296 rushing yards. And with it, set a new single-game benchmark for what it means to run the football well. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. Dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means 1st down.
And an Austin 1st down.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. A pickup of just a yard on 1st and 20. Still 19 to go as it brings up 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Armadillos getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Offense to the line for 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion.